play it fast real quick.
Yeah, I've been noticing that when I go to my video, when I say, cause I wait like a few seconds, but then it like gets cut off. I'm like, what the hell?
With that being said, hello YouTube, it's your Misfits Dark Lord, and I'm here with the Flame Genesis,
Hello.
Ice Genesis,
Hello.
and then we got 3 guests in the back. We got our Dark Ashy. You were just like here. And then
I just said something stupid in school.
And then we got 2 new ones, part of the Dream Team, welcoming Destiny and Kiera. Hey.
You guys want to hear the beginning of this video?
Oh my god. And we're here playing some Dead by Daylight, and while they're doing, while they're playing Friday the 13th. So with that being said, no further more, let's get it.
Only took you 20 years to ready up.
Sorry, intros, man.
You can't use your fingers and talk? Huh, bucko?
I mean, maybe if I was fondling something that I know I could fondle.
Yeah, it's called your ass.
Maybe. Maybe I could fondle my butthole.
Oh, yummy. Delicious.
Fiddling the dingle sticks and...
Especially when you know your shit has been green lately and you can feed it to Sarah.
Yummy!
Wait, how could I tag the 2 newbies to our channel links?
You could go back later when it becomes a video and you can post a link in the description.
Can I do it on the PlayStation?
Not to my knowledge. Not links wise, anyways.
Well, see, I want to like make sure, because I can also add them part into our team of, you know, our YouTube team, because we're starting to build up. We're recruiting people, and you know, if you guys want to be down with us for like funny video broadcasting on Friday, or if you guys ever get Dead by Daylight, you know, join us in the game of that.
Or
I'm probably gonna get it tomorrow.
right.
But when you do, you know, just hit me up and let me know. I am the obsession erase.
Sexy.
Oh, by the way, I have a ritual.
Oh,
Doctor.
yeah.
Hey, how much is Dead by Daylight on the PS4 store?
$30.
$30.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, it's a doctor.
So, what do you think, Destiny and Kira? You want to be part of the team?
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah, you're dealing with a bunch of 20-year-olds.
I'm sorry, you don't sound 14, you sound older. That's crazy, holy moly.
Yeah, you sound like 50 or 60. Just kidding.
Dark Ash, that's what you
Yes.
sound like.
To be honest, Destiny, you said you're 14, correct?
$30 for you guys, but
You sound-
art is expensive.
You sound like you're at least 18. I think you're telling me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh god, I'm Jason. I am going to be horrible at this. Like, I will.
Oh wow, I'm lagging in some Dead by
I really
Daylight.
doubt me being able to.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Is it the American dream that you always wanted? Makes you moist.
Makes your vagina tight and harder than a boulder.
What?
Okay, how do I set down traps?
I'll do that back, Sarah. Is that you, Sarah, that was next to me?
No!
Fuck, I am lagging like a horse.
Yeah, so am I.
Hey, you don't think I am?
Don't break the killer in the silo!
Man.
Now I don't think I am.
I'm assuming you're lagging too, Dark Lord.
Oh yeah, it's the hostess lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
I
next
found somebody.
Alright, then hold on. I got an idea, buddy.
Slippery
Yeah,
meat.
but Summer's gonna set the trap.
Don't you dare. He's camping, dude. Look at him. He's trying to be a masturbator. What's your dildo
Lord.
beating stick? Oh yeah, they're coming out with new costumes for the killer. Rock killers.
Ooh.
The hag's getting that pumpkin head looking one.
He's doing the crazy hit bullshit.
Oh, yay.
Hello.
Hey, killer! Hey, killer! Yeah, you suck at swinging. Your grandmother swings better than you. Come on, Witch.
Oh my god. Come on, you pussy!
Come on, bitch! Fuck, I'll heal. Dude, he is face camping now.
Aw, poor Dark Lord.
Get him off the hook now!
No one's near
I'm
me.
not gonna make it, yeah. Golden biscuit.
Okay, doctor. Okay, doctor. Come on in.
Decisive.
I'm lagging so bad, holy moly. Oh, I see the killer.
I'm using my crippled ass to help myself.
Because their stamina, that's why.
I got stamina.
So as the viewers can see, this is what my ritual in the middle that I have to do for Survivor.
No!
Yeah, this host has some really stank
Ah,
ass.
fuck.
So this is gonna be
Damn it.
pure
we don't have
AIDS,
iron fat,
considering
thank
I
God.
am this level.
What?
Help! Don't let him camp me!
Yeah, they are.
Please.
Oh, I saw that, Ted. Good shit.
That wasn't decisive. That was wiggling. That was
Yeah.
pure fat ass wiggling. I had to move my fat pussy. That killer really needs to leave me alone. He's gonna get some
He needs to
problems.
fix his internet or something, cause holy lagging balls.
Dude, he's,
Oh,
he's
you
about
fucking bitch.
fuck, dude. It's the lag. That's a
He's
upper
tunneling
control.
you. Yeah, that too, and he's tunneling you.
No, he can't find me.
Oh, good, good.
I don't say that because he's right there.
I wonder if the rando's like been doing anything.
Sarah, I need you to find me and heal me now.
Ah.
I'm almost completely healed.
I have no idea where you were.
I am
That's
by the
funny.
insane silo.
Kill them.
Okay.
Silo.
Doctor on you.
What is
Oh,
stop?
found the hatch.
He can't really keep up with me.
Dip
God,
out the
don't-
window.
What?
Don't bring him over here.
Actually, somebody fix that stupid Jenny.
No,
I
they're
can give my
fucking
I know,
ring.
that's what I've been
Up on
saying.
me.
I was saying if the rando has been doing anything. I don't think he's been doing shit.
Actually, I think Doctor's roaming around the outside, to be honest, because he knows that there's a Jenny that's almost done.
Well, I'll start
I'm not-
working on it.
Told you. It was the rando.
Oh, almost
Okay,
broke my
good
leg.
shit, rando. Good shit.
And he just done the killer too.
Hey.
Where's the door at?
Over
He's
by an
over
exit.
one of the- Yeah, I'm gonna go to the other one.
I know that. Oh,
Oh, hey, Baldy.
I'm not bald. I'm blonde.
Y'all gotta be
Bald,
careful. I
bald, blonde.
think.
Wrong way.
I don't know
Let
where
them
the
follow
goddamn
you.
exit's
That's gonna
at.
help
Yeah, I
me out.
know. I'm going the long way just in case.
The killer's at the other exit now.
Are you serious? This fucking chode
God
liquid.
damn it.
You could blame the rando for that one.
Oh, fucking. Did he get one open at least?
Nope.
Fuck.
Oh,
They're fucking me
okay.
up.
My exhaustion's still up, like incredibly bad.
Mine's, yeah, so's mine. And
I'm
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
come
lagging
to
out my ass.
Well, see, Sarah, I got the problem with being damaged in the brain from the doctor's electricity, so
Yeah.
it makes your exhaustion go down slower.
This dude is hardcore
Oh, fuck
camping
no.
the exit.
It's okay, one of them eventually get open.
Oh my god, holy fucking lag and tip balls.
I found one of them.
Okay, good. Yeah, oh, we can't help the rando, unfortunately. Because I'm
fuck-
lagging
fuck the rando.
hardcore.
Get to the exit now, the one I'm opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, I'm lagging so bad.
Come on,
Stay
kill
by
him. I am, trust me.
Stay behind me, Sarah. So he can't pull me off there.
Oh,
get the
he's
fuck outta
camping
here.
the other dude. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Sorry, rando. Woo!
We just dicked him over, I feel bad, but I can't help him.
Yeah, because he's one, a camper, and two, his internet is pure shit. We were lagging so bad.
I love how your mic just went.
That must not have been mine.
It was mine.
I had mine muted for a few minutes, so wasn't me.
Alright, I'm going for leadership 2, I guess, for awards.
Yes, do it. Do
God
it.
damn. No, I'm trying to kill them. Really?
Oh, shit.
For Gizzles with Shizzle, you ran him over.
Car. Okay.
It's like, you're grounded from driving. Get out.
No.
What'd you think of the juking around that killer, Brandon? Did I do a juking job on him?
Good shit, good shit.
Oh no, I'm gonna kill
Hopefully
you,
we get a
asshole.
better killer with better ping.
God damn it.
Let's not get a better killer at all. Let's get a retarded killer.
Oh no, I meant to say better internet or ping wise.
Oh yeah, better ping wise. I want a retarded killer. I want a dumbass.
Yeah. Oh.
For once in my life, can I
fuck.
get a dumbass?
Yeah, right. We need those dumbass killers.
Every time I get a smartass, he always camps.
For real.
Oh shit! Sorry. I did not need to do that one.
I'm not. Oh no, this killer has some bad internet too.
Oh, my God,
never mind.
green.
Yeah, mine's went back to orange.
I
Or
think
yellow.
Jake just made it worse when he jumped in.
Yeah, cause the second he left, it jumped down.
I don't
All
even
pets.
care. Yeah, I know.
Oh, you got some-
Alright, big. Hello, Beowulf. How you
I was
doing?
gonna say. I was gonna join. I knew. Okay, I would like this match too.
Is that you?
Looking at older gravy and leaving it dressed
Fuck you, asshole! This fucker's been hitting me non-stop. Okay,
Fuck around, brother.
let's see.
Oh, fuck you.
Did you hear that, Ted?
What?
Okay.
Hey. Yay for running people over.
We ran over all the vaginas.
got her
but
phone.
we're-
Oh, there's somebody at the phone?
Got him.
You know what?
Oh wait, are you
Brandon-
doing that on purpose or on accident?
Brandon, that's gonna be my opening from now on.
Okay, that's you.
Oh, okay. Then they deserve it.
Okay.
To answer your question, Beowulf, I'm a survivor mainly, but there'll be times where I'll be killer.
I don't even
where
like
you're
being the
at.
killer on this game.
Okay, I
Being the
see.
killer on this game is probably AIDS.
Yeah, it's worse. Being the killer on this game is worse than being the killer on
Friday.
Friday. Yeah.
Well, see, I can get kills on Friday.
Okay.
I spawned right next to the gas station.
Oh boy, lovely.
I don't see any kill anywhere.
I'm lagging.
The lag is
Okay,
real.
this one does.
Excuse me.
I have that toolbox. You can open that.
Oh damn. Oh my god, wow.
There's
They
nothing in
were
there.
they were
Oh, it's
being
a purple
so
key.
horrible. Like, they all grouped together and just started hitting me nonstop.
Yeah.
Yes, perimeter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like bullshit.
Hiding in the closet helped.
Holy shit.
That's okay, they deserved it.
Wait, how many people did you kill? Jesus,
I killed almost all of them. They were fucking trolling the shit out of me.
Okay, then they deserved it.
Like, it was horrible.
Those slut bags.
I
No!
like.
Oh, it's the Wraith. It's Bing Bong.
Oh yeah, I
Gotta
saw
stay
him.
low. Don't run out in the wild, guys. You gotta be low, like me, like a cat. You gotta be meowing around, peeing on bushes, shitting in a litter box.
I
Thinking it's
see
Lincoln
him.
Logs.
Lincoln Logs.
God, I used
Yum.
to play with Lincoln Logs. I shit you not. I used to be like, who touched my totem?
Ah.
Oh yeah, it used to be a lot worse when it first came out.
I got disconnected.
Oh
Yeah,
no, the worst ones when it happens on Dead by Daylight.
yeah.
I got blue screen on Dead by Daylight before.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
What is up with the
Why do I like playing on the enemy side? Oh.
Oh, I got Deborah.
Dark Lord, you just walked past me. I'm working on the oh, never mind. You're working on one too.
Yeah.
Oh, Dark Lord, I meant.
I'm playing the game, but also trying to pay attention to the comments. Why do I like playing on the enemy side? If you're referring to the survivors as enemies, I don't know, because I have more excitement.
Oh, they disconnected.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
Bruh.
asshole? Put me in the damn ropes.
Dark
Who's
Lord, you
gonna
are
help me?
scared.
Now I'm screwed.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But yeah, to finish the answer, Beowulf, I don't know, I just have a little more excitement for doing Survivor. It's always interesting to see what other killers do.
Killer has up to three.
For Deborah.
And I think just being the killer in general on this game is a little bit harder because I don't like how it's in first person.
Yeah, that's the annoying part. Is why is that fucked in first person?
Alright, for real.
You guys are Jenny rushing that fucking killer.
Mother
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh no, trust me, being first person on the killer is probably one of the most hardest things you can do.
No. Get a hint.
He's off of me.
The viewing. It depends on the killer you're playing as, because each killer has a certain sights. Like the hag probably has the worst. Like I could
No,
probably
how
easily.
does he fucking know? How did he know it's in the fucking closet? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Did you run in there and did you make
No.
a sound like clink?
Nope.
How long did you sit in
I
the
was
closet?
For like 30 seconds, he would not have known.
Each 30 seconds a crow starts up here.
No, what? They didn't show up. He was on Darkwood, but I don't know how he found me in the closet.
That's what I was thinking about doing.
No attempt.
Just
Brandon, I'm gonna need you to heal me.
Speaking of which, hold on.
you right?
She attempted, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah, because it's just bullshit how he knew I was in the fucking closet. He should not have known that.
To answer your question, Babe Wolf, again, yes, my friends are Survivor mains, yes.
Yeah, fuck being a killer. Killer's a bitch.
Yeah, being the killer in this game is AIDS, in my
Brandon, you're faster
opinion.
than me. Go over there and get her. I'm gonna try to take
No,
down
you-
Hooks.
I don't think you guys are gonna make it.
Brandon will make it.
Yeah.
Oh, yummy. Yeah, I don't... he's camping. Yeah, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
I'm on my way
Yeah.
right now.
Ah! I was right there. No.
I didn't give up.
She didn't attempt.
Am I new to the
was
game?
camping
No.
anyways, Ted, he was camping.
Been a little of a veteran by this point now.
Fuck.
The killer's name is Lil Boy. Interesting.
Guys.
I bet you likes little boys.
Yeah.
He likes little pickle dicks.
Now you got yourself a Freddy.
And there goes that.
Game, bro. Fuck.
And I don't have anything to get out, so.
He's gonna camp you, isn't he?
Oh, you know he's going to. I hate
he
campers,
camped
dude. I mean, it's pointless for people to be camping. I'm watching.
Seriously, it's like you pretty much lose your blood points. Like you're not gonna gain any blood points,
And that's still.
and then you get, and the rest of your kills go to like
Come
off
on,
to
Ding
escape.
Dong. Don't tunnel. He's tunneling. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, because you just sacked crap.
I'm not getting. Oh my god, dude, he is tunneling you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't get shit for blood points.
Yeah. Come on, hit me something. Wow, he is not taking
Destiny.
his eyes.
You're not Jason.
Come
are you?
on. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Welcome, Brandon.
I'm taking this time.
Dude, he's really on, like, he's wanting.
Well, I'm probably gonna die. I'm at the
Oh,
house.
failed that miserably. If you have to, find the hatch.
You want me to go for the hatch? Well, it's time for my journey to begin. A journey through the wilderness.
See if I get lucky.
I bet you probably will.
Nope.
How do
I didn't
you
get lucky.
How do you copy your account? Like share the link?
No. He hasn't come to the Fuse house, which
Oh,
is really
he's
weird.
grumpy. Look at him. Hey,
That's what I'm
YouTube,
gonna
if you're
do.
watching this, the creators, if you're watching this,
Found
this
it.
is how badly the killers are broken. Alright. I'm letting
Yeah,
go.
I'm in. I think I'm at Higgins Haven, or somewhere near there.
Take the advantage way, Chan Brandon.
Hey, Sarah, are you
Okay.
watching?
No.
Hey, Josh, watch me for a minute.
About to. Hold on, wait. I have to spectate first.
Come
Do
on.
it now before he grabs you, because he can't grab you from there.
Yep. I bet you that guy's probably really crusty.
Bad rating.
I hope he is. Yeah, I did too, Ted, if it makes you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See why I struggle?
Trolling. Yeah, he was trolling.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get down to another question that he said. What do you mean by tunneling? Do you expect the killer to see someone hurt in front of him and go for a healthy one?
Basically, tunneling is when you get someone off the hook, the killer goes directly for you and not for anyone else, and they know
they
there's.
ignore.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I feel like the person knows what it is, but they don't take the acknowledgement. They're just like...
They pretty much don't give a shit. It sounds like.
I don't know.
No offense to your viewer, but
Yeah.
come on. Clean your ears out.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I got
just-
shot.
It is.
Ooh.
I guess they're looking
Alright.
for gas.
The
You
next
still have
comment.
The, thing up on Facebook, right,
I don't
Brandon?
know.
Oh my
what?
god.
Hold on.
You still have the group page up on Facebook, right? League of Elements.
Yeah, I still have the group page, yeah.
I haven't found anything. It's like they took everything from all these houses on by.
Huh.
I gained 2 subscribers. Woohoo!
Nice.
Big and
At
short.
41.
Kira, Destiny, you guys have a Facebook so we can add you in the League of Elements? It's part of the team.
I do.
Kira, you do?
Yeah, I do.
Shit, just send it to me on message on PlayStation.
I want a minute.
I can explain it. He made the group page.
It's basically a community page. Right, for all gamers alike. Like, for all of us in a particular group. So, if you were to be on the community page, you just ask, hey, who's all doing this? Is anyone down to do this? You know, then we respond to the post.
Okay.
Have I ever reached rank 1? I came close, actually.
How do I look?
Brandon S came close to rank 1.
Yeah, out of all of my friends here, I'm the only one who's actually went down to the single digits. And
Well, this
I
is how
came
it's
close to
been.
having one.
I came close to rank 11. That was the farthest I got.
I think I'm gonna go to another house.
And that's why I was actually pushing myself that day.
Josh, remember that one time that I got to rank, what was it, 8 or 7?
Okay.
And you were just
Yeah.
like, oh, go shit on a gravestone.
Just go shit on a brick, Brandon.
Go shit a brick. I mean, I know I push myself, but I don't need to push myself that hard.
Damn, Brandon, when you start playing again for, Ned? When you
I have
start
to.
playing as Dark Lord?
I have to play as Meg for the ritual.
I'm half asleep. Jesus.
Once I get the ritual done, I'll go back to the character I've been working on.
Escape? No. It successfully opened one escape gate. With
It's
ace.
gone on my screen too. Oh, I forgot to do my dances.
Josh, you're kind of shooting in the dark like I am with me being Meg right now.
Don't. Do you guys know how to share your channel? Like how to copy it or?
Basically, post a link.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for the video to turn into, like the live stream to turn into a video on YouTube, and then once it turns into a video, you could go back to the description and you know.
Alright, so I did my broadcast,
Oh, I don't know you. I was gonna get under this guy.
oh, let's send my name.
Oh no, I got it. Yeah.
I know, right? Becoming like the highest rank, which is 1, you be getting the toxic players.
I see you.
Like even going through like between ranks 10 and 1, you be getting the toxic players that like just to sit there and face camp you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, like I enjoy both, you know, the killer and the survivor, Beowulf. But I just like when I have friends, I usually play survivor.
I hate
Oh,
this
fuck
map.
you.
But if it's me by myself, then killer hoy.
Yeah, lucky.
I'm already right near the
Yeah,
killer.
They're gonna be killing everybody. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a different house.
It's Trapper.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
Oh.
let's be
I don't
honest
feel
here,
safe
but I'm
next to
the,
them, so.
Oh my god. Let's be
But I do have
honest.
a map, so as soon as the cops
go
call,
with Taken's word.
I'll be able to. No.
Oh, I'm gonna
Who's that over there? Over there by the office.
Hunt.
I think they're this way. Oh yeah, they're.
Search for the X, throw the hunt. Throw the cunt, everyone. Search for throw the cunt, or cunt.
Got
Crunch. Yeah, that's my favorite word to say now, crunch.
Ow.
No, killer.
The
no.
comment section got me. Oh. I got distracted for a minute.
You don't read a comment when you're repairing a Jenny.
No, it just
Yeah,
popped
never-
up. I just looked to the side for one moment and then a skill check popped up.
Yeah,
I'll
never
take the
look
time.
at your comments while doing a generator.
Even if
okay,
one
so-
pops up. Oh god, that was a big ass dude.
Got him.
Big guy,
Oh,
small
there's the
dick.
killer.
Anybody got any firecrackers right now? Throw 'em. It's me.
Why, Meg? Why, you stupid bitch?
Oh, there he. I think that's him right there. Yep.
I am looking for throw the hunt. There's myself
Ooh.
throwing the front, or cunt. Yeah, bing bang, bang bing, bing bong, ching chong, bowl of rice.
Well, I wouldn't really say rank 1 survivors are really scums because I've actually came across a ranked 1 player before and I actually killed his ass without any skill involved. It was just easy just to take him down. I take it this way, is rank is just but a number. All it really does is who you get paired with. And heck, I was a level, like, what, rank 20 killer, and I get a rank 1 survivor.
It's okay.
So, I don't know. The game has its highlights, where it's like it's good or it's bad.
It's all about
I was
teamwork.
gonna be
basically.
finished with the other one, but Meg decided to want to mess up on it, so I'm working on another one.
And
It's all about the teamwork.
kill my teammate, man.
Ooh, good shit. I'm almost done with this one too.
that moment when the killer doesn't see you.
Oh, that's good.
Like, I was
realize
literally
Brandon
opening a
never had
chest
worse
right
sight.
as he passed by.
That's funny. Who's that?
I think these dudes are
Dang,
mad at me
almost
now.
everybody escaped except for 3.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean about the rank 1 community itself. I usually don't follow with the community of that. I just do my own thing, you know?
I think I'm gonna go for Goth Girl.
I know when you gotta itch your ass cheek and there's a skill check.
Who running?
why is this fucker on me? What the fuck, dude? That's annoying.
Hold on, let me customize my stuff real quick.
Jesus Christ, Neil, why do you have bony ass arms?
Wow, this game fucked me over once again.
This Swedish girl needs some leads. Like some
I
food
really
to
need to
fill her
fix
up.
the pallet thing. Like,
Yeah, they do. The pallets are messed up on here.
yeah, because when I hit it, it pushed me forward, so I ended up being on the same side as the killer. Oh, and he's camping.
We're gonna come. I'll bet. Hold on, I'm gonna come get you.
It sounds like the
Did you
killer's.
set the trap down?
No, he didn't set a trap down.
Is he base camping?
No, he's actually near me.
I'm coming to get Sarah now. Your adrenaline should be activated, right, Sarah?
Yeah, I just need to get off the hook.
Once I pull your ass off the hook, you should be good.
Alright, I'm going straight for an exit gate.
Are you healed?
Oh, yep. Woo! Thank you, Ted.
Jesus, that lag. You literally went through.
Oh, wow.
Wow!
He got Jenny rushed big time.
He is salty.
It's cool. He still got my points. You rage quit like a bitch. That's he only had
Yep.
gear stuff. Wow. Well, if you don't like being the killer, if he's gonna rage quit, then he shouldn't be the killer at all.
I agree.
Easy game, easy life, huh?
Suck it up, Buttercup. You ain't gonna get what you want.
Right?
See ya, YouTube. Until next time.
Go fondle your balls.
Oh my god.
I didn't
Jesus.
get a single view on that video, but that's okay.
I had like 4 views per second.
Yeah, no, I didn't have
People will
any.
watch them. I think what really
No,
got
yeah.
the views.
Oh
was,
yeah,
I think
people just
yeah, I
dipping
think
out
it
of the
was-
game like that. Like, in
I
general.
think it's been a while for me, Ted, because with the suspension thing and just not broadcasting for a while.
Right.
That's
Who was I
okay.
supposed to message?
Ted.
Yeah, I could
Ted.
probably screenshot mine. Actually, I have my Facebook on my PlayStation.
But yeah, I feel like that would be the case, Beowulf, because there's a lot of people, even between like both sides of the spectrum. Both survivors and killers like to leave matches a lot.
Yeah.
I hope he ain't getting his points. Kill.
Oh man.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun.
That may be the case. It may be just one of them killers that is normally a survivor, you know. But even with that, I don't know. But the guy definitely got Jenny rushed. Which is definitely one thing that the killers should have kept an eye on, is definitely keep an eye on Jenny's, regardless.
Oh, I need
Alright.
to escape at Claudette. That's
There you
my
go,
ritual.
Cliff. There's my Facebook. I just screenshotted it from my PlayStation.
Okay.
Ooh,
Come on,
To there, and then I can add you in the League of Legends.
League of Legends. Don't you mean the League of Elements?
And I'm half asleep, you fucker.
are you kidding me? I'm ready for a fucking. Oh my god. Retard game.
Alright.
Sarah, what is up with that Claudette haircut?
Bugsy haircut. You
More
like?
Bugsley. Claudette looks like Bugsley with that. That's the female
God,
Bugsley.
oh.
Oh, that's you? Okay.
Is it bad I'm actually messing around with my Goku figurine? I'm posing them.
Wow.
I literally bought a $20 miniature, you know, like small X figure size, but it's like a really accurate Dragon Ball. Like I bought it at the mall. It's Goku
Right.
Super Saiyan. I'm trying to get the blue Super Saiyan Goku and the Vegeta and Golden Frieza, and then I want to get Broly and Bardock, and then I'll have the complete collection of the miniature. Oh, I still gotta get Ultimate Gohan and Kid Buu, and then I'll have the complete collectors of the littles.
I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
They're really cool. Like they actually have different hands you can switch. Like I have Goku pose with Kamehameha. All the
Right.
joints are movable. Like I can bend the arms, the hands, the legs. Like everything
crap.
on him, Brandon, is articulated, even the neck.
Right.
Somebody's trying to go for your boat.
See, and that's what I missed about being a kid. I never got articulated toys. I always got the stiff bullshit toys.
Get in the
Yeah,
boat.
Beowulf, I see
away.
what you mean. I mean, like, I definitely do get what you mean. But luckily, I'm not one of the survivors to DC. I really don't DC at all.
Now, if you can't find me on Facebook, one way to find me on Facebook is if you put in the city or state,
Fuck.
Kira,
Yeah.
it'd be Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Uh-huh.
That's one way to find people on Facebook. So if you look up cities with their names, you know.
Okay.
Be careful with the confidential information.
I'm not giving out my full structured name.
Yeah. Yeah, just making sure.
I love this video though.
Because you don't want someone knocking on your door going, "Come to fight you, new."
The killer
Right.
left.
Yeah. We're just waiting on you to get back on in here.
Get your white ass in here, Sarah. Get your Swedish ass in here.
Oh my
Like
god.
Swedish,
The
yeah.
chocolate ass of a champion.
I'm playing as the Swedish girl. A Swedish girl is playing as the chocolate girl. Boy, I'm a European guy playing as a Swedish
Oh,
person.
fuck you, bitch.
Brandon
I
playing
am
as
not gonna do
American.
it.
Yeah, I definitely can vouch for that by Beowulf. They're about to start doing that to Friday the 13th in the next update, so it'll be good.
What? Oh yeah, Salt and the Grains of the Killer.
Yeah, basically anyone who DCs from the match or basically getting killed in Friday is gonna have a strike against them, basically.
Wait,
So
really?
Sarah, yeah, if you rage quit,
Hey.
if you rage quit, Sarah, try not to, because you'll be throwing in with saltier players. You know?
Oh, and
No,
in
not
my
that, you'd get a strike.
yeah.
Waiting on you, don't. Oh, never mind.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No. Take your time.
I was.
I'm talking to one of the people in my comment section. He's mentioned for Dead by Daylight that for any survivor that keeps DCing from the match, they're eventually gonna get banned.
They should do that for the killers too.
Why do they have
I
the
love how
fucking
they-
killers?
Never do anything.
Well, I don't think
Like,
it's
they didn't do
one-sided
nothing?
either, you know. Not to
No,
my
it's
knowledge.
one-sided. It's pure one-sided. They do everything for the killers. They do everything for the killers. At Survivor, DC's killers get more blood points.
Yeah, we should get more blood points. from the
Killers get
that's
low.
next.
They cut down the Survivor speed and increase the killer speed. The flashlights barely do shit.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
if anything, the killers are still broken. It is
Yeah.
like even newcomers as survivors, they don't know what the fuck to do. Because guess what? Then there's killers that purposely break down just to deal with noobs.
Hey, can I pause you for a moment? Beowulf just commented again, commenting to what the whole conversation here. He says killers get banned too, but the most common is survivors.
Still,
Because-
killers need to get banned though because I have a lot of killers at DC over the
Yeah,
stupid
same here. We
shit.
just had it twice tonight, actually.
Yeah. So,
unfair.
just so you know, it's not one-sided from what Beowulf's saying, because he plays killer, from what he's
Yeah.
been telling me. He's a main person, you know, is killer, not survivor.
Yeah.
And he'll come across people that are survivors that are toxic, and they like to disconnect because, oh look, I got hooked. Disconnect, you know.
Ask Beowulf. Play as a survivor a lot, and then see our point of view as well. It's both
No,
of
I
our
think
point
he
of
knows our
views.
point of view, but it's good that it's both-sided.
Beowulf mentioned that DC bans are automatic. There's no report involved.
Ooh, juicy.
So basically,
Spiders.
it's basically an escalation. It's basically however many times you do it from that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's the nurse.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
and
easy
she's
peasy.
already on me because... Lovely.
Alright. Beowulf, I don't know if you were able to hear my friend Ted or anything,
Sure, that's
but
fine.
he would like to make a suggestion that if you play Survivor a couple times, just to see what it's like to, from our point of view. Oh, okay. You just commented back. Sorry. I just got it. I played Survivor until I reached rank 1 all... Oh, alone. Okay. Yeah. No skill required at all. Was pretty boring. That's what he commented back.
It's just, being the killers on this game is like freaking hard as balls.
I don't know. I mean, for me, it just comes naturally. Like, it's pretty good.
Like Friday the 13th, I'm a fucking natural. I know what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
being the killer on that game is easier.
Yeah. Oh, Beowulf just commented again. I know your point of view, but I don't know about the Survivor main's disturbed mind.
Yeah. I am what's that?
I definitely get what you mean, Beowulf. Like, I know there's a couple players out there that are like that. They're just like, they don't give no care for how it
Definitely both
goes.
sides. Yeah, definitely both sides from survivors and killers can be really easy, for sure.
And I hate people that like to piss off the killers. I tell people never piss off the killers for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they will camp you, and they don't understand that. And this is why it makes it harder for us random survivors, because killers will start to camp even though they didn't do nothing wrong because of bad, unfortunate events.
Especially for the people that really don't mind about the ranks, they just want to do it for blood points. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's what I
it
do. I
ruins
don't
it for
do it for
us.
the rank at all. I don't care about the rank. I just do it for the blood points.
You play Survivor main, maybe you are more experienced on that side. Can you tell me why most people play as Claudette? And that I could definitely tell. With Claudette,
Got her.
she has a couple of specialty perks. Basically, there's the self-care. Oh, okay. I mean, their teachables works on any survivor. Why just those two forever? Actually, to be perfectly honest, my main is Claudette, but I'm trying to work on getting other teachables.
Whoa! The
My
fucking
name is
lag!
either Ori or Mia.
Okay.
Oh.
But I get what you mean.
I was almost done with that generator by one of the exits. Holy shit.
I think I might know where it's at. But just to explain, it's
Yeah, I wasn't there.
But to answer up on it, Beowulf, that it's definitely for the perk reason. Like, people like to play for the perks or blood points. They usually choose them characters because of it.
Oh my god, Ted, you scared the shit.
You're fine, Sarah. Just relax.
Shit. The nurse got sloppy butcher.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
Ted.
Not even that, she has something else.
Oh,
Phobia.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes your blood like, I don't don't know what it's called, but it sucks.
No, it makes your speed. The sloppy butcher makes your blood bleed more, but you also have.
I'm taking this time to heal.
If you kind of ouch.
Sorry,
I took
sir.
the hit for you. Or
sorry.
I could fucking lag some more. That's nice too.
Right.
Oh, watch out, Ted.
I get what you mean, Beowulf. I like to experiment trying different killers from time to time. Like,
What
I
the
don't
heck,
always.
dude? What a fucking cunt! Dark Lord, if that's you, can you please help?
Feel her while I'm distracting the nurse.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't come over here.
I'm not. I'm trying to run upstairs to take the other direction.
Yeah, Ted, you brought her directly towards us again. She is tunneling me hard fucking core. Well, that was a lovely match.
Hook's gone. There.
Yeah, I took it down for a reason.
She's
I'm
bringing
trying to
me
slow
over.
the nurse.
Where the
Wiggle,
crap-
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, this bitch is gonna tunnel me hard fucking core.
Brandon, get off the hook quick.
Thank you. Oh, I
take the
almost
L.
ran into the there. Dude, she's going after me again.
Oh, shit!
Holy shit, biscuits.
Wait,
Wow,
don't
we
worry,
got
I'll
one
break the
generator
bolt.
done too. Holy shit. That's not good at all.
Hold on, Brandon, I got it.
Ah, damn nurse.
Yeah, she's a hardcore tunneler.
Oh,
Sorry. But, oh, no. Yeah, now she's going for you. Shit. Didn't even realize you were right there. When I play Survivor, I use Ace, Fing, or Lori because I like them. I like Bill too.
why are you going after me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't.
My favorite has gotta be Nia because of her urban invasion.
Yeah. I only actually now that I think about it, like when I first started playing the game, I used to play Claudette a lot. That used to be the main, but I think honestly my game would have to.
They're trolling me at this point.
Why are you letting me bleed, nurse?
Did Dead by Daylight add in something? Like when you work on a generator and a skill check doesn't show up, how does she know where we are? What the hell, dude?
I don't know. Fuck, sir. Fuck.
Oh, it lagged. Literally, it lagged and it went. I'm sitting here spamming the X, and it just went. Boop.
Yeah, this floor does not have good internet either.
That's probably why the other one probably died.
Yeah.
At least I got my ritual done. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Fuck. There you go, nurse. Pick me up. Oh, that failed. Unhook, there.
Sure, Beowulf. I mean, if you want to give a little insight to us, if you like to.
That one, yeah!
Hold on, Ted.
Ah!
I wasn't lucky.
I'm okay with that.
Let's look for the hatch. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it either.
I don't know where the shack actually is, to be honest.
How does she know where I'm at? What kind of bullshit does she have?
She has Deer Stalker for one,
Oh,
tier
of course
3, and
she does.
she has the nurse's calling.
Basically, anyone who's healing, you can see them in a certain diameter.
Yeah, bullshit perks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, but you gotta admit, like, if you are a killer, that would be some good perks to run with.
No, yeah, of course.
Bullshit perks.
Maybe from a survivor point of view, yeah, I can understand that.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Yeah, I ain't gonna find the hatch.
Alright, so...
What the fuck, dude? I don't know how an old ass hag can move quicker than I can.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then that begins.
Because that bitch wants to pull.
Alright.
So, Babel, I got no questions on the top of my head. Maybe, I'll probably ask one of the guys with me here to ask a question. Sarah, do you have any questions, you know, about the killer community, like what you want to know?
I just want to know how they move so much quicker than the survivors. That's just bullshit.
Well, that's a question for you, Babel. Do you think you can
Probably a
provide the
stupid
answer?
Question, but it's just, I just don't get how they just walk faster than you run.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Yay! Hey, but I mean that's not bad since I just got this game.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right. For the live stream, we'll make this the last match.
Alrighty.
If the killers move slow compared to the survivor, like the nurse, do you think it would be fun? I mean, maybe if
It'd be more reasonable. I just
No. They need to balance both of their speeds.
yeah. Cause they frickin' walk like they're on crack cocaine. It's like holy shit.
No, they're
Babel-
running like they're on fucking meth.
They're not even running. That's like what's the even crazy part. They're just walking.
Bring-
Michael, he looks like he's doing a stanky leg.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yo.
Bring-
You're staticking, Darkwood.
if the killers were to move slower, then there would have been a drawback. Take out some windows.
I didn't get any of that. Sorry.
Might
Am
be
I
one
right
more
again?
game and then I'll be out for a while.
I lost my key because of that piece of shit.
We're burning their staticking, bud.
Yeah.
Not kidding. It's that bad.
No, I know. And I feel bad too.
What you said about the
There we go.
I'm still not hearing him.
He's breaking out on my end, like badly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's breaking out badly. He's lagging.
Yeah. On, I think all of our ends.
You ready to take your bath? Or shower? Can you wait till I take your bath? I'm gonna play one more game.
oh my.
There we go.
Better make me use cold.
Shit. Maybe because I'm live streaming.
You were just doing great there just for a while.
Oh no, really bad static. At least Beowulf noticed. Are you guys still able to hear me?
I can hear you now. It's flying it all over there.
Okay. I was basically vouching for what Beowulf said about the killer speed. Basically, if they were to decrease the speed of the movement for killers, they would have had to do a drawback of knocking out the pallets and windows from the game completely.
That's fine. It's just... There's no way in hell killer should walk faster than you run. It's just... Oh.
Well, oh god.
But that's just the game wanting killer to be overpowered.
Yeah.
So. Oh well.
Oh man.
I just think the creators of the game favor the killers, definitely.
Killers are about 15% faster than survivors. However, he faces 4 people that can alone loop him through 5 gens around pallets. It's already unbalanced as it is.
Yeah, for the survivors.
Well, he's a killer, like a killer main, so he points out that for killers it's... Now, I kind of understand more from someone who's a killer main that why they got a little more of a boost up, you know? Because they got 5 Jennies they got to worry about that have to be put online. On top of that, the door's getting open.
Yeah.
Amazing called.
And Brandon, we're waiting for you to hit ready.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm sitting here just you know, trying to get down with the comments.
Yeah.
But
I still think the doors suck on a dick because killers are so broken.
Yeah, oh
I
my
don't
god.
care. The pallets never worked for much for me anyways.
Yeah,
And they
now
can
they
throw
have
you
a,
off the window.
and they now have a new bug with the pallets. When you hit them, you get pushed with the killer, so you're facing with the killer when it's supposed to stun them.
Beowulf said, if you want to see how survivors are broken, get to rank 1 as a killer and try to play Freddy. You will see how fun and balanced it is.
Survivors are definitely not broken, I don't think. I mean, actually, sometimes yeah, but I still think the killers are more overpowered. And
I don't know. I mean, like, having like this conversation with Beowulf, it kind of puts me more at an understanding for killers and why they have the advantage like they do. And in a way, the survivors also have an advantage too, if you think about it.
Not compared to the killers.
I don't know. I mean, like, I kind of agree with the statement of Beowulf since he plays killer mostly, right? But he has general knowledge on all of this.
Yeah.
It's like opening your eyes to a new chapter of a book. And that you actually get to look at details.
That book. That's about a blank page of bullshit.
I get it for like the Jenny parts though. Why they move quicker is because there's only 5 Jennies and stuff like that, but...
And the fact that they have to run around pallets and try to avoid getting hit.
Yeah, but Brandon, don't forget about the hex bullshits that the killers have.
Well, hex are there for...
Hold on. Or the barbecue chili, or the bloodborne, or... Think of all those perks that really get on the survivor's nerves.
Well, that just gets on the nerves. I mean, those are perks. The perks are there to...
Broken.
Okay.
Beowulf said, if you think killers have any form of control in this game, you should research some videos about what is it called?
I'm at the Fuse house, it looks like.
Tie Time, who have shown how many times already both sides, which one is the overpowered, and one, I'm assuming he's probably finishing up on another message.
Yeah.
Because it just like cuts off right in there.
I still think, in my opinion, I still think the killers are overpowered, but now I guess I see why they are, but sometimes it can be unfair though.
I don't care. I still think they're broken.
I think in my opinion is that I get a better understanding now, just relating to someone who's actually a killer, not a survivor. And I think the only thing personally that annoys me from time to time is just the perks, you know? Like you mentioned before, Josh, like there's perks that can annoy you from time to time, but perks are there just to be perks, you know? It's job.
Oh. Did he leave or did he get kicked out?
Beowulf said, I understand that if you are new to the game, you can think the killers are somewhat overpowered, but in the end, they aren't.
I just know they are overpowered. I call bullshit. Wait a minute. I call bullshit because this one Michael had nothing, no perks or anything, and he moried me with one grab. And Sarah was there to witness that bullshit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, why don't you ask... hold on, Josh. Why don't you ask Beowulf about that?
That ain't gonna change my goddamn mind about the killers being broken. I've been playing this game long enough. Killers are and it's a Michael, of course. God damn it.
As soon as you speak of Michael, he shall appear.
I mean, I understand, but... I understand coming from the killer's point now, but... There are some times, or some matches, where it gets a little bullshitty, but yeah, I guess.
Well, fuck, I'm next to Tommy.
Well, Beowulf, since you're still in the comment section, I'll go ahead and ask the question about Michael Myers. If a Michael Myers doesn't have perks, how is he able to mori somebody? Is that able a chance? Like perks, no offerings, nothing. Not a single thing.
I was there for that. We all saw that he had no mori on, but he was able to mori Ted.
Yeah.
Alright.
He fucking grabbed me. He had no perks, no offerings, nothing. I think he hacked the system. Either that, the game's just making the killers that fucking broken.
Alright.
Yeah, I think he either did something sketch or...
Well, let me go ahead and read a comment real quick. He said, killers are so broken that I often manage to loop high rank killers for 4 or 5 Jennies when I play survivors.
Sorry,
right.
Nathan. Sorry. No.
Alright.
Who said
I'm
that?
just... It's Wolf. I'm just waiting for him to answer back about the Michael.
Oh, okay.
Michael had no perks.
You didn't say the person was doing something sketchy or was it a glitch?
It wasn't a glitch, he just straight up moried me without nothing.
No, I know.
I got the fuse.
Oh, good shit.
Oh no.
No.
Technical bullshit.
That was actually the sound of someone messing up on the generator. Lol.
Well, you keep him distracted. I'm gonna go try and do the fuse.
Holy shit! Holy mother! Holy mother! Oh, sorry. Oh my god.
Okay, that was weird. Lag was real there. Like...
Michael popped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
If you were wondering, that was me who messed up on the Jenny, like... Because I was lagging.
I thought it was someone finishing like a hex or something. And I said good job.
Yeah, he's got me. I'm dead.
Infirmary.
Yeah, he killed me.
Infirmary, the hot room. I'm injured. I need help. I need healing.
Hold on. Hot
The
room.
fuse is
okay.
on my body though.
In the school.
Never mind. I'm not. Michael's tunneling me, by the way.
Sometimes the tally screen can bug and show nothing on the killer or survival, but unless he was using hacks, he can't Mori without offerings, add-ons, or
He had
perks.
no offering added. There was
Yeah,
no.
he
He had
didn't have
no
anything
offering.
on.
He had nothing. He hacked the fucking game.
The
No,
phone
he
is
was
on the
right.
second
Get
floor.
power to the fucking killer.
Alright. Well, this is just from what he was saying. So basically what he was saying is that if he had nothing, and I mean nothing,
Brandon, here's the problem. My mind's not gonna change about the killer. I think the killer's broken. Fucking point blank simple, you
I
know?
feel.
See what I mean? I'm not trying to be mean to Beowulf, but it is my point of view, how I see the killer, you know? I think the killers are broken. Everybody has an opinion, am I right?
Ooh.
I mean,
Yeah, I
no
definitely
one's
understand where-
trying
I understand from. Never mind. Continue.
No one's trying to change opinions here, Josh. But we're trying to have a better understanding so that way we're not like so about it.
I know, but
Dude,
makes
why is he tunneling me? What the
it makes
fuck,
it sound
dude?
like though that you try to change my opinion about it, you know? Like I'm not trying to be rude about it, but you know, I just get like I just think the killers are really broken.
No, he was just curiously wanting us to ask questions about killers, like if we had any questions. So that's why I brought up the question about Michael, and then Sarah brought up the question about
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
He is
the
fucking
killers.
tunneling me. Wait, where am I going?
I don't know.
That was weird.
I dropped the pallet on him and that just happened.
Yeah. And it showed me
Wiggle,
going
wiggle,
into space.
Sarah.
I am no.
the. You're dead.
This dude fucking tunneled me. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is one other reason why I think the killers have fucking power. They have the power to
Yeah.
tunnel. It's unfair for survivors.
Yeah.
Fucking pallet stunned Michael's bitch ass.
Alright.
I have no idea. How do I look? Oh, you got 8 minutes. I think they're gonna survive, honestly. He's
Devs
lost.
are
Let's see where he's at right now.
survivor mains, so don't expect them to buff killers in any way soon.
What Tommy left.
Instead of complaining about tunneling, maybe you should think, did you place?
Right. You cut off at the end, Dark Lord.
And
I'm watching him right You know, like, for real though, the fucking killers need to quit tunneling.
Yeah.
Just because
We
someone
wouldn't
get
have
pulled
to
off the hook,
complain.
don't chase them.
Yeah. We wouldn't have to complain if they just actually did the fucking work of a killer. That's all.
And people want to get points too, Brandon.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then killers are so unfair about that. They will not let people get points. They're like, oh, fuck you, you don't get a point.
That pretty much just happened to me right there.
Like,
Oh
I
my
just
God.
watched killer tunnel Sarah.
hold on a second. I got a cat on my legs. Come on, Valentine, get off.
Meow mix lover.
I'm watching a friend's cat for a few days. And she's a real big affection cat.
Oh, I like that.
I'm sitting here trying to play a game. She's trying to sit here and get in the way. I can't really do anything with a cat on my lap.
Yeah.
I just watched Michael stalking. Be careful.
Let me see if he's still.
And one other thing
Yeah, he's still after Tommy.
is survivors. It's all about you gotta put your mind together in order to survive the killer.
You got 5 minutes left.
Right.
That's what gives the killer power.
Oh, he's about to kill Tommy. Tommy's hurt.
Because they're gonna camp it, and then the people are gonna sit there and try to go for that one person. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna take advantage of it. Like they're gonna just basically sit there jacking their little penis off in the corner, waiting for someone to come by. I know how this happy ending already turned out, you know.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he did. He's still. Jason's still after him.
Michael Myers.
Him and Tommy are battling it off right now. Battle of the Blades.
He's taking me to the front of the house. Yep. Babel, I got another question, just regarding about killers. What's the idea, like the whole thing about face camping? I just wanted to curiously ask about that, just for a slight moment.
How much hot water did you use? No.
Are you fucking to see? This is what I'm talking about. He's spanking his little penis right now because he can't do anything better in life.
Oh, he's camping you, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hardcore camping you. Hey, well, tell me something. Is this what it's about to be, a camper or a killer? Because if this is
You got
this
3
is
minutes.
hardcore, it's a disappointment.
He's still after Tommy. Tommy's. Yeah, Tommy's got it going on right now.
Yeah, he's tunneling me right now.
Yeah, see, that's another thing annoying about the killers. The power of time.
I'm not worried about it.
We did nothing wrong to the killer, though.
Well, I told the dude, I said, thanks for coming with me.
Alright, Babel said this. He said face camping can be caused by several reasons. Sadly, this poor Michael just seems to face camp me, referring to me because I got hooked. Basically he was face camping me for no good reason.
You
I
got 2
understand
minutes.
when the survivors are like trolling the killers. I definitely understand when they like face camp, etc.
Oh my.
Yeah.
If the person did nothing to
Oh
the
no, he
killer,
knows you're there.
yeah, the killer should not just fucking do it. It's retarded. Get a fucking life.
He's still on me.
He sees you.
He's gonna tunnel you. How you feeling?
Damn. You got 2 minutes still. It's about to be less than 2 minutes.
Oh. Ah.
You're not in the house, are you?
Maybe he's afraid of losing because he is apparently using the mirror add-on.
He did. When I looked at his perks, it didn't look like he did.
I don't know, that might be something to look at. Sarah, you're dead already. Oh, you probably left.
Yeah, but it kicked me out.
Damn.
I
Everybody.
got caught from hiding under the bed. dead on Hook.
Yeah, I think he killed everybody, like, holy shit.
So every single hook that he can get should be camped because it's way too hard for him to catch someone else again.
Alright, this was my last match, so I'm gonna go ahead and head off for a while, guys.
Alrighty.
Alright.
See you.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Alrighty.
Before I head off, Ted, I'm gonna message you with my Facebook name.
Oh, no, I already sent you my thing.
Oh yeah.
You can just look at that picture and you can find my Facebook. It has all my profile and stuff on there, you know.
Yeah.
I don't use my I don't use my picture. I like Zamasu. One of my favorite villains.
Okay, let me do that before I get off, just in case I have trouble. You are all for me getting off. It's fine.
Yeah. He wasn't using that add-on.
I have the worst canker sore.
Yeah, this killer's just a camper. Here, he's just a bitch.
All I said to the dude was like, "Thank you for the game."
For making my life miserable shit.
Beowulf, I think that's the, like, without the add-on and everything, like you mentioned, Beowulf, I think that's what you're mentioning.
What was the city you were talking about?
Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne, Indiana. Or Fort Wayne, that's the city, and then state is Indiana.
Okay.
But yeah,
see what I mean? That's bullshit.
Alright,
it's
I'll talk to y'all later.
alrighty.
Yeah.
Y'all can add me on here if you haven't already.
Yeah. Alright. As far as the moment goes, I don't really got any other questions in mind. I mean, I pretty much got it set in solid that either way that it's being looked at, I still, it's not the fact of me still, it's more of I see a new point of view now, since with you, Beowulf, being a killer main. I mean, I think I pretty much understand now. I mean, I may not like it in some areas, but it doesn't mean that I won't understand it, because I completely understand. We know that, Josh. I mean, everyone has their own point of view. Bottom line, I'm just saying, as far as for me goes, I saw it as like at what Josh used to see it, but now I kind of see it in a new perspective. It's a refresher, if I may.
I still like getting no refresh.
Why is it saying I'm playing Call of Duty now? I'm playing my
Found the hatch, by the way.
Right. See, that's why I normally try not to do it, but I don't know about them. Because sometimes it may not even be like that, and it just happens at a sheer random, like what you saw with how I got hooked, and it was just like no reason, possibly just the fact that the person didn't want to lose. Yeah, I get what you mean, Beowulf. That's why I try to avoid doing that whole scenery thing with it all. But you are definitely right, Beowulf. The Killer and Survivor, it's like a tit for tat. It's basically two can play the bitch game. So, I definitely understand that. So, what are we doing now, guys?
I'm still alive.
Oh, you're still alive? You're still in that match? Goddamn. I guess
Yeah.
I'm just waiting in the meantime. So do we got any last questions?
I'm literally forcing my hand right now to survive.
To what?
I got a
Harder.
when they're gonna make a new Sailor Moon. Just kidding.
Is that Dark Ash talking?
Yeah.
Some balanced perks. So, I mean, far as that goes, Beowulf, like, what perks are you wanting to know that are what you heard so far? No, I'm dead.
Oh,
I'm the
Ted is.
only one alive.
Yeah, he's still.
Fuck, see what I mean? Why do they have the ability to pull you off the generator?
Oh, that.
Like, what questions do you have about what perks for survivors, Beowulf? Because I may be able to answer them in a manner.
Who's still watching?
I'm actually back at the main.
Thanks.
Fuck, he's camping.
I know what you're talking about, though, Ted.
I
And they
think.
pull you off a generator.
Yeah.
Why
Give
are
me a
you
second,
camping?
Beowulf. Sorry if I wanted to complete and undivided attention when I'm speaking about it. I hate getting interrupted, especially explaining. Decisive strike. You want to know about decisive? Alright. Let me take a look at something real quick while I'm doing it. Alright. Well, usually what you should know is what's already being descripted. But far as opinions go, is you want to try and try to get obsession for the match. Like, the best way of actually making it in the match is try to be the obsession. And if you're not, then you basically are going to be butt rammed. But even with that being said, even if you're not and you have this perk, that it'll take about half of the wiggle to try and escape the grasp before you can even attempt to use decisive, which is only a one-time use. Personally, I think it should be like a 2-use thing, just 2, if at the most, because you'll have 2 chances. Like, if you get hooked once, you get taken off the hook, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about how to use it, I'm talking about what you think about this broken shit being in the game. I don't know, I mean, like, if I was to play Killer, then yeah, I could see how it would be very, very annoying. In some areas, I do think it is a broken perk, but no one else needs to know that. But to get to the milk and cranny, from a survivor's point of view, it is yeah, basically it's a free jail card. So I can't really blame. But yeah. I mean, oh, Zoe, stop. Sorry, dog barking. Anyways, you have to get looped for several minutes 2 hit. You finally. Right, I get what you mean on that one. Because it'll take a very long time to try and get that all, like, just to go after one survivor, and that especially has that perk, and it takes forever just to go after that one. And then once you finally get them, they have it, and they're just, you gotta start that process all over again. And by this point, you're hoping that none of the Jennies, or if you don't hope all, are done by that time. I mean, four decisives on the match is, oh yeah, that is pure definition of cancer, for sure. I can vouch for that. I really can. And I'm speaking out of preaching wise that, you know, like I said earlier, I mean, both, I kind of understand now that both sides actually have their pros and cons at times. Some more than others. And I just saw the comment, sorry. It's a bit OP, yes. I mean, if you're looking for something to strike back, just go for Friday 13th. Just start playing that, because at least then you'll be fighting Jason back. But that's besides the point. But I kind of agree. I kind of do. Shit, and I gotta figure out where those two dingle dwarfs went, because they jumped out of the party. Great. Self-care. Alright, Babel, I'll break down that one for you. Alright, let's see. Now, what are you wanting to know about self-care? Like, far as, like, how you would think it'd be broken for killer perspective. And keep in mind, I'll probably make this the last one. I'll probably be shutting the live stream down afterwards. My opinion on it, from Survivor point of view, it's a good perk for if, like, you don't have like a med kit and you're stranded for time and you just got away from the killer after being hit and you got some time to work with. It's a good way to try and put yourself back into it and actually have a decent fighting chance. Now, for a killer, it would get annoying is that you just hit them and they are already back at full health. And the fact that you keep repeating this process, and it starts to get annoying after a while. So, in a way, I think both side-wise is that it's a good perk, but then for killer-wise, it could be very bad. Because someone can just be instantly, oh, I'm full health. Then you gotta restart the process all over again until you actually knock them down. So, I mean, that's my point of view on that one. And do I think it's balanced? It depends on how you look at it. Exactly. A full waste of time is just, basically nothing getting done for survivors, which that could be a disadvantage. But you would think for the killers it would be a good advantage if they keep looping it. Because at that point they wouldn't be really worried about Jenny's or anything else. They would just be worried about that person that's injured being like, you know. And if you find wherever they're at, you'll have a better advantage of just knocking them down. I wouldn't say much of advantage of getting looped. It's more of the advantage of catching them before the loop starts. I would say more of, like, what happens if they're not really working on Jenny's at that point? They're trying to find out where this person's at, and they just been like, hey, I got self-care, don't worry. But by this point, you wouldn't be really worried about the person that's self-caring. You have to literally look for the people that are on the Jenny's, start going for them, until you find someone that doesn't have the self-care perk at all, which should be a thing. Unless you play the nurse or hillbilly or the huntress, you can't catch them without being looped. Maybe the hag. Well, yeah, I kind of see where you mean about the hag, because that one's kind of iffy. But the hillbilly, the huntress, and the nurse, I definitely do see where you come from that. But all in all, I think it's more of an advantage for the survivors than it is advantage for killers. Because the killers, you would just turn your attention away and go for somebody else that's working on Jenny's, instead of worrying about the person that's self-caring. By this point, the person's already probably self-healed and already back to max health. And it's just a big total waste of time just to try and going after that person. I say the best thing to do is the person that has self-care is to leave them for last and not even bother until the very end. Well, I think that's pretty much all I have in mind. I'm actually about to shut it down for the night. I do have work in the morning. But thank you, Babel, for coming out and checking out the stream. It is really much appreciated, man. Like, I know the conversation went as long as it had, but it's definitely to see someone that is on a different side and that can actually give you insight, being like, you know, because it makes me feel more confident and more, how should I say, more at ease that, you know, both sides have their pros and cons, but in the end, it's all a game, and that stuff can be fixed, stuff that can be changed. It can be changed with a flick of a wrist. And all it takes is just a constant reminder to the game company saying, you know, just some gentle words being like, is there any way we can find a way to do with this perk? Like, can we change it in a way? So, hey, that's cool, man. Normally I don't really live stream DBD that much, but when I do, you know when to look out for it. And I appreciate you coming out. It really means a lot, man. with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. And sorry, I have to kind of do my outro. No fuss. But since it's gonna turn into a video, might as well. But for anyone that watches it later down the line, thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and make sure to sub, and make sure to share this video with everyone you know. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.